Hey everyone, so here is another question on square and square root. So the question is, find the least number that must be added to 165 to make it perfect square. Now remember, this kind of questions usually come for the 4 mark question or 3 mark question, because this is like not easy to find out. So let's see how to do this. So in the question, they're asking to find out the least number that has to be added to 165. It's clearly that 165 is not a perfect square. We cannot find out square root for 165 because it is not perfect square. We need to add something else to this number to make it perfect. Now this kind of questions where they're asking to find out the least number to be added or subtracted, you have to go by long division method. Remember, whenever they're asking to find out add or subtract, go by long division method. If they're asking to find out least number to be multiply or divide, go by prime factorization method. Now let's go by long division, or just simply say division method. So I'll take this number 165 inside the division. Alright, so we have 165. So you might have learned that whenever you're doing a long division, we have to start doing a pairing. So, and the pairing has to start from the right side. Okay, so here 65 will form a 1 pair and 1 is single left out, so let us take it in a 1 again. 1 pair, it is no pair for this number, but that is considered as a 1 number. Now after this, we have to find out a divisor. And how to find out that? So the divisor should be the divisor square has to be near to 1, or we can say that we have to find out perfect square which is equal to 1 or less than 1. So we know that 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, and so on. But I want the number less than 1 or equal to 1, and that is only 1 square. I cannot go by 4 because it is greater than that. So 1 square is 1, so I'll write down here 1 ones are 1. Okay, now subtract it, I got 0 as a remainder. Now drop this number 65. See, I'm dropping the entire pair. I'm not dropping 6 alone. I have to drop the entire number 65. Now again, for this step I have to find out again one more divisor. How to do it? You have to take a twice of what we have in the quotient or double of what we have in the quotient. So right now in this quotient I have a 1, and double of 1 is nothing but 2, or 1 2s is 2. So I'll write down here 2. That is only a tens digit I got. I have to find out here one more digit that is gonna come in the unit place or in the ones digit. Now here, how to find out that number? Remember, the number in the ones place and the quotient what we're gonna write down, the new quotient what we're gonna write down here, the both has to be same. Means like 21 multiplied by 1. See, I've taken 1 in the ones place and I'm taking 1 in the quotient also. So this is how it should be taken. I cannot take 21 multiplied by 3. See, the number in the unit place and the quotient, they are becoming different. That is not possible. So 21 ones is 21. It's still small because we have a number 65. So let me take 2. So 22 into 2 is nothing but 44. Okay, let's try with 3. So 23 multiplied by 3 is nothing but 69. That is becoming greater. So let us go with 2 itself. So 20, I'm going to write down here 2 in the ones place and 2 in the quotient. So 22 2s are 44. Subtract it. You will get here 21. Okay, now after this, what we have understood? See, we're getting a remainder 21, means obviously this number 165 is not a perfect square. So we have to make it perfect square by adding some number. So how to get it? So here in the quotient we got number 12. So it means 12 square. We usually know that what we get here in the quotient is nothing but the square root, right? Square root of the given number. But here this is not a perfect square. So this means 12 square is less than 165. It's obvious, right? That is why we're getting a remainder. But 12 square is nothing but 144. So 144 is less than 165. We have to find out a number that comes after 144 is already perfect square. What is the next number, next perfect square after 144? That will be nothing but 12 square. After 12 square we have a 13 square. So 13 square will be the next perfect square. Yes, so it's very simple. Whatever you got in the question, we got 12, you take the next number. So that is nothing but 13. So 13 square is nothing but 169. So I'm going to explain once again. We got 12 in the question and 12 square is 144. In the question we got the number 165, that is greater than 144. 144 is already perfect square. The next perfect square after 144 will be 169, that is 13 square. Now we have to check to this 165 how much we have to add to get this 169. So we'll just simply subtract them. So 169 minus 165, that is equal to 4. So the least number will be nothing but 4. If I add 4 to this 165, I'll get the perfect square. Okay, and I can find out the square root of it. So I'll just conclude it. Therefore 4 is the least number to be added. That's it. And also 165 plus 4 is equal to 169, and square root of 169 is nothing but 13. That's it. So I hope it's clear. Again, I'll just repeat. Just do the long division method. Whatever quotient you got, you take the next number of whatever you got. So 12 square means the next number is 13. 13 square. Find the square of that number and see how much we have to add more to get that. That's it. I hope it's clear. In case you have a question or doubt, you can drop a comment below. Thank you so much for watching.